It has been a sunny but very windy day right across Sydney. Westerlies gusting up to 50 to 60 kilometres an hour right across the basin, and that added a significant wind chill. Only reaching 21 to 23 degrees across our western suburbs, 21 in Terry Hills, 23 in Gosford, the city and Cronulla, but at times it felt up to 10 degrees colder than those official temperatures. We've also seen very cool conditions right across southern New South Wales with gale force winds. Northern New South Wales has been sunny, although still windy along the coast, reaching a top of 23 in Newcastle and Coffs Harbour. Tomorrow, a front will send cool southerly winds right across the southeast, and that will bring some showers to the coast. Brisbane is heading for a sunny day, a top of 27 degrees, fine and 17 for Canberra. A shower or two on the way for Melbourne, 15, partly cloudy and 19 in Adelaide, and a very warm day for Perth, heading for 34. After a cool night, dipping to just 1 degree in Bathurst and Mudgee, New South Wales will be mainly fine tomorrow, just a few isolated light showers. It will be windy again though, heading for 19 degrees along the south coast, 20 in Mudgee and Dubbo, and 25 in Grafton and Burke. There is a gale warning for the Batemans Bay and Eden coast, with a strong wind warning for the Macquarie, Hunter, Sydney and Illawarra coasts. Let's take a look at Sydney, and it will be dry and mostly clear tomorrow morning with moderate southwesterlies. It will become cloudy in the afternoon with a possible coastal shower or two as that southerly moves through with fresh to strong southeasterlies. Heading for tops of 21 to 23 degrees across our western suburbs. That's around 3 degrees cooler than average, 20 for Terry Hills, 21 in Gosford in the city and 19 on the way for Cronulla. Looking ahead, the weekend is looking fine but a little cool for this time of year, heading for tops of 19 to 20 degrees. A warm and sunny 24 on Monday, staying fine on Tuesday, 22, with the heat returning this time next week, and we will see nights range from 11 to 14 degrees. In our west, it will be partly cloudy, tops of 20 to 23 degrees across the weekend, sunny and 27 on Monday. Just a possible shower on Tuesday, 25, warming back up to 27 on Wednesday, and a warm 31 on Thursday. Georgie.
Hello again. Melbourne's been a few degrees warmer than yesterday, peaking at 16.1, and while it stayed dry for most of the day, a few showers started to pick up late this afternoon. Western suburbs reached 17 or 18, but the winds have been gusty, so feels like temperatures were as much as 7 degrees lower. Tullamarine felt like 6 or 7 for much of the day. The heavy showers continued through eastern parts of the state overnight, but they cleared out by 9 a.m. Then today, heavy cloud developed across the state, and along with chilly southwesterly winds, that kept most southern locations to the low to mid-teens, but the far east and north of the state reached the high teens. The low pressure system also sent gusty winds across Sydney, and that caused the closure of all but one runway at Sydney Airport and the cancellation of around 100 flights. For us, this trough will send in a few light showers overnight and tomorrow, but a high pressure system will move over the Bight, bringing a run of more settled conditions, and where it's sitting, it'll pull up some cold southerly winds, so it'll stay chilly for the coming days. On the other side of the country, will be affected by extreme heat. Perth is forecast to reach 34 tomorrow. That's 11 degrees above the October average. A top of 21 for Sydney, with the chance of a shower or two in the evening, and Brisbane should warm up to 27. Back home, there's only light showers forecast on and south of the ranges, nothing more than a couple of millimetres, so a much better outlook. The southerly winds will be quite gusty though, and that'll keep southern districts to the low to mid-teens, the mid to high teens through the north. Showers will continue across Melbourne tonight, easing in the early hours of the morning, so we'll be under mostly dry but cloudy skies tomorrow, and it'll be cooler than today with maximums of 14 and 15. For Geelong, a low of 8 and a top of 15 degrees. The city's also heading for 15 after an overnight low of 10. Then a cloudy start to the weekend, a low of 9 and a top of 15. The sun will break through the cloud on Sunday, and it'll be slightly warmer, 17. 16 on Monday as that cloud returns, a partly cloudy top of 18 on Tuesday. Wednesday is the pick of the week, sunny and 23. 23 again on Thursday, but those showers do return. And there'll be showers across Melbourne tonight, but they'll clear in the morning with only an isolated shower or two popping up tomorrow. low of 10, then a cloudy top of 15. But most importantly, a dry day for most of the state, Pete.
Oh, it'll be a fine Friday, Melissa, and some slightly cooler temperatures, though, heading our way for the weekend. And the reason is a southerly change, just a weak change initially hitting the Gold Coast early hours tomorrow morning. It will build in pressure, so it won't affect temperatures too much tomorrow, but it means it will cool down over the weekend. And with those onshore winds, a few coastal showers. But don't expect too much in the rain gauge if you are in those inner suburbs. The showers will be mostly coastal. Let's have a look at temperatures today across southeast Queensland. And it was quite warm overnight. It only got down to 16 degrees in Gatton, 18 in Brisbane, while the low 11 in Toowoomba. Daytime temperatures were comfortable, 26 in Coolangatta on the Sunshine Coast, 28 here on the Goldie, Redcliffe, Brisbane, Ipswich and Beaudesert, 29 the maximum for Archerfield and Caboolture. The weather map tomorrow, a cold front across the southeast corner of the country, producing cool southerly winds in its wake and coastal showers with some big waves expected along the New South Wales coast tomorrow. Interstate, sunny and hot in Perth, 34, a shower or two for Melbourne, Canberra, Sydney and Hobart, sunny in Darwin and 35. Queensland mostly sunny and warm for the north. We're looking at low 30s for Cairns and Townsville, a shower or two for Mackay, Gladstone and Rocky, sunny and very warm for the Wide Bay and Burnett. We're looking at a dry and sunny one inland though, low 30s for Mount Isa and Longreach. Overnight Roma getting down to 9 degrees. Here in the southeast, a sunny day, light to moderate east southeasterlies, cooler overnight, getting down as low as 9 degrees inland. Tomorrow's highs look mid-20s on the coast and bayside, up to 29 for Ipswich. Moreton Bay, southwest 10 to 15 knots, they'll turn southeast and reach 15 to 20. Brisbane, a mostly sunny one, a low of 14 and a high of 27. Week ahead, partly cloudy weekend, mid-20s and a possible light shower. Partly cloudy Monday, it will warm up to 27 Tuesday. Ipswich, a little cloud over the weekend, mid-20s, 26 for Monday, 28 as we get into Tuesday, 29 Wednesday. Here on the Goldie, couple of showers across Saturday and Sunday, partly cloudy Monday, warming up towards the middle of the week. And on the Sunshine Coast, a cool weekend with a few showers each day, partly cloudy Monday and 23, 25 again Tuesday and Wednesday. So not bad for Friday, just a bit cooler for the weekend. If you're thinking of heading to the coast, expect just a couple of brief showers, guys.
Not going to lie, Brenton, there's a pretty cold wind coming in off the water here down at North Haven this afternoon. But we have had a good time. We've been with Marine Safety South Australia and we've been learning about all your safety tips for the boating season, which is officially underway. So we're good to go now to hit the water. Today certainly was pretty, underwhelming with the temperatures just under 17 degrees. Right now it's around 15 degrees in the city. Across the suburbs, there was actually a fair bit of rain around, particularly through the hills. We had some pretty heavy totals up around Sutton Creek, Ashton and Mount Lofty, where it was only 10 degrees today and it was 17 degrees at Glenelg. So we pretty much dried out through the north though, and we just snuck back up into the 20s from Port Augusta up to Coober Pedy. The wet weather sure continued through the south, 11 millimetres at Hindmarsh Island and plenty left over for the southeast too. It was 16 at Mount Gambier. On the charts, well, it is all eyes on that high pressure system floating in now. It is set to bring some warmer, finer weather over the next few days. Interstate, though, drenching rains have continued to cause big problems, dangerous flooding across eastern Victoria, thousands evacuating there. Meantime, we've seen spring snow through the alpine regions of New South Wales. In South Australia tomorrow, thankfully looking more settled. Partly cloudy and 20 for Whyalla, 18 for Port Lincoln and 22 for Port Pirie. There is a chance of some southern coastal showers for us, but mostly it's a basically dry day. Kingscote 17 and Murray Bridge going for 19. If you are taking the boat out tomorrow, expect southerlies 10 to 15 knots, turning southeasterly 15 to 20 knots early in the morning. There is a chance of a morning shower at Mount Barker tomorrow before a top of 15. But most other suburbs are looking dry and partly cloudy, 18 for Outer Harbour and 19 for Marion. So tomorrow we're kind of turning the corner with the weather around Adelaide. We're going for that partly cloudy 19 degrees. You should still feel things starting to fine up, but we really start to shine when we come into the weekend. Sunny and 20 degrees on Saturday, sunny and 22 degrees on Sunday, and then we're warming up even further next week, 23, 25, even up to 30 degrees by Wednesday. So the sunshine is definitely on the way. Big thank you guys for teaching us all our tips and tricks for tonight, and maybe we'll see you out on the water.